Happy Wednesday. It's hump day, and we are going to get into some stretching this morning. And if we have enough time, we'll do a little bit of guided meditation. But we're going to start with just some stretching. Because to be honest, Wednesday I never done nothing to nobody. And honestly, I need it. It has been a rough night. Not rough in the sense that I didn't sleep at all, but you know how you're supposed to go to bed at a certain time, right? And for me, that's about 7:30. But I was sleepy at about 6:45. One of my good friends called me at about 7. And I was so excited to talk to her. We yapped for about 30 minutes, and by the time I got off the phone, I was no longer sleepy. I had missed my window, so now I'm just up I didn't go to bed until almost midnight, and we all know that I got a 4 o'clock wake up time. So, a little short on sleep this morning, but I still feel good. And after these stretches, I'm gonna feel even better. So we're just gonna do a full body stretch, and we're gonna hit the hot spots, and we're gonna make sure we got what we need. That makes sense? So, I just wanna make sure everybody's comfortable, that we're all in a position that is good for us, whether we're standing or seating. It doesn't matter. Watch out, buddy. So let's just start with some breathing. Soften your gaze. Put your hand on your chest. That's my thing, because it makes me aware of my breathing, and it allows me to focus on what matters in the moment, which is my breath. Now, I'm going to talk about breathing every time because it's so important. I always say breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, and that's true. But sometimes we have a tendency when we breathe in through our nose to hunch our shoulders, right? So we have a tendency to go. The problem with that is you're not taking the air into your diaphragm like you need. So when I say breathe in through your nose, I mean allow your stomach to expand as you take the air in and contract as you blow it out, right? So it should look like this. That makes sense? And if that becomes hard, because here's what's true. If you've not been taught this and it's new for you, then it can sometimes feel a little hard. So I'm going to give you a good way to trick yourself into breathing correctly. You bend over. Hinge at your hips, of course. So you bend over, right? Now, try to take a deep breath in. You notice how your stomach went out automatically? See, when you bend over and you take a deep breath in, your stomach doesn't have anywhere to go but to expand. You can't hunch your shoulders. So that's a good way to understand how we breathe and why that's so important. Slows your nervous system down. So, let's get back to it. Put your hand over your heart or whatever is comfortable for you. If you find this live helpful, please like up the live and share it out. There are a bunch of us who need to breathe this morning and stretch this morning, right? So, share it out if you care. And now, uninterrupted, we'll get back to some breathing. Just want to focus on being grateful this morning. Okay, so my stretches are seated friendly or standing friendly. No matter what you're doing, you can do these stretches, okay? So we're going to start with some neck rolls. And don't go all fast. Go very, very slow so you can feel your muscles and everything engaging into the stretch. You want to get the most value out of what you're doing. And now just to engage, we're going to go ahead and pull gently. Interlock your fingers and put them at the base of your neck, right here. And then you just want to pull down gently. And listen, the reason why I say gently, if you go too fast, you're going to feel it quick. But when you pull down gently, you're going to feel that all the way down. Right? All the way down. And if you notice that that might be a little too much, then just pull your fingers down a little further, maybe to your neck. The next thing I want you to do is take your right ear and try to touch your right shoulder, but do not raise your shoulder. So just allow yourself to feel the stretch. Right here. We know our ear will never touch our shoulder. The goal is to get the stretch. And in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to go over to the other side, trying to make that left ear touch that left shoulder. Again, feeling the stretch right here through your neck onto your shoulders. What we know is that we carry a lot of tension in our shoulders and our necks. It's mostly from carrying the weight of the world, you understand? So I like to pay extra special attention to this area and make sure we're getting a good stretch. Now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. The one thing about my shoulder rolls is that they have to be exaggerated, okay? So I'm not looking for this. Anybody can do this. This ain't going to help, okay? That ain't going to help. Be real exaggerated. Be real dramatic about it. So, and the minute you do this overly dramatic shoulder roll, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it in your back. You're going to feel it in your arms. You're going to feel it in your chest. You're going to feel it in your shoulders. Real dramatic with it. Real dramatic. Once you've done about 8 of these, 5 if you've never done it before, I understand it can feel like a lot, then just go back the other way. Real dramatic. Remember, we drama queens and drama kings up in here. Don't forget to like up the live, guys. Share out the live if you find that this stretch is helping for this hump day morning. The next thing that I want us to do is a forward fold, okay? Forward fold, very, very simple. Hinge at the hips and just fold. Try not to look down too much unless you don't have a problem with being dizzy, but I have a problem sometimes with getting dizzy. So hinge at the hips, go all the way down. And you should start to feel that in the small of your back. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. And if you have to drop your head, it's fine to get more of a stretch. That's cool. Just make sure you come up slowly. Head last. Watch out, buddy. Head up last. Because I can't be getting dizzy out here. I be done fell out in front of all of y'all. And that just would not be cool. That's not my fault. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Now let me get the dog hair from out of my face because my dog wanted to be all up in my space. And you know, that's cool. The next thing we're going to do is a spinal twist. You can grab whatever is near you if you need to. I'm going to grab the mantle. And you're just going to twist. Keep your feet straight ahead. And you just want to twist at the waist. As much as you can to get a good stretch in, right? And now we're going to go the other way. Get a good stretch. And now you can come back. Next thing we're going to do is a quad stretch. Now, if you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. Just grab your foot and sit in that, stand in it. This is not only good for your quad stretch, but it's good for your balance if you can do it without holding on to anything. But this also isn't a competition, so no one cares if you can hold on to something or not. Do you understand what I'm saying? The purpose is just to get the stretch in. So, grab your left leg and hold it as long as you can. Lock your knee in place if you can. That'll give you a really good stretch coming up through right here. Again, hold on to something if you have to. It's not a competition. If you gotta hold on to something, hold on to something. It's cool. Now, we're just gonna do a quick little side stretch, but we're gonna open our legs real wide when we do it, okay? So, get into like a sumo squat pose. A little different from the one that we did on Monday. So get into a sumo squat pose. Maybe put your hand on your hip and just lean over. And you should be able to feel this not only through here, but you should be able to feel it in your lower back as well. Come off of it. Go back to the other side. You should totally be able to feel that, right? Sorry about that, I had to stop my alarm. So the next thing we're gonna do is try to open our hips, okay? Very, very simple. We're gonna do hip circles. First small, then big. So we're gonna start by just dirty winding, right? So do your hip circles. And you'll feel it right in your lower back. Right where your back meets your booty. That's where you're gonna feel it. Right? And then go back the other way, which is a little harder for me. I don't know why, but I have to move slower because it's a little harder. And then, once you're done with the small ones, you're gonna go into the big ones. Right? Then you go into the big ones. Don't forget, guys, like up the live, share the live out. If you know that there are people who need to get their stretch in on this hump day. And the last move that we're gonna do before we get into the meditation is just standing. Standing with your arms open, ready to receive whatever God has for you today. It's going to be a good day. And a lot of the time, we don't take the time to understand how good it is because we're rushing. It's me. It's me. You don't even have to say it's you because it's me, right? So we're rushing, we're moving along, and we don't have time to, quote unquote, stop and smell the roses. Like, that's a real thing. Whatever the roses are in your life. So, we just want to stand uninterrupted in the spirit of gratefulness, being open and ready to receive whatever the day has for us. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And we're just going to stand for 30 seconds. Hands, palms up, open. Awesome. And the last thing we're going to do is just come back to the breath. Come back to our breath. Put your hand on your chest. Hang on 1 second. So just breathe in. As we move into the meditation portion of the morning, I would like for you to physically ground yourself. Just being here, being in the moment. I would like for you to unclench your jaw, unfurl your brow, and let your tongue rest naturally in your mouth. Why unclench your jaw? Because we carry tension. We just be like, just teeth grinding together, just. Why unfurl your brow? Because you carry tension there. You know that you always got that. Even when you're not trying, it's furrowed a little bit. So what I want you to do is allow it to soften. Allow it to soften. And if it feels weird at first, it's because you're just used to carrying around that tension in your brow. It's okay. And allow your tongue to rest naturally, because our tongue always stays connected to the top of our mouths for some reason. Let it rest naturally. Allow your shoulders to droop. And let's do a quick body scan, being aware of showing up in the moment. Notice the ground beneath you, holding you, present. We never seem to wonder if the ground is going to hold us up or not. We always seem to have plenty of faith in the ground. We have faith in that chair that we sit down in every day. We have faith in just about everything except for the stuff that we can't control and that we can't see. It's not tangible. But I want us to be okay with feeling safe even without control. Close your eyes if you feel safe. And picture yourself standing at the end of a field. The soil is dark and rich beneath your shoes. In the distance, there's a line of mountains, steady and unmoving. Overhead, the sky is soft as the early morning light. So now that you know that the soil is rich underneath your feet and the mountains are just beyond the distance and the sky is nice in the morning, tell me what else is in your feet. Are there trees? Are there flowers? Fruit trees, bushes? What color are the leaves on the tree? It's fall now, so have the leaves on the tree in your mind's eye started turning and becoming fall colors? As you continue to step onto the soil, at first it feels kind of loose and uncertain. But as you continue to go, the more you move, the more steps you take, even though you feel uncertain, the more firm the ground starts to become under you. Keep moving, because the ground is there. It's always been there. It'll always be there. Now I want you to kneel down a little bit and place your hands on the soil. How does it feel? Is it cool? Is it warm to the touch? Is it soft? Can you go like this and it goes through your fingers? Is it hard and cracked? Because this ground, no matter how it feels, this is the ground that's holding you up. This is like the solid ground. Beneath all of the chaos, beneath everything that you've gone through, beneath the noise, the ground been there to hold you, to carry you, to let you know you don't need to hold yourself up. Not in this time. You just need to stand. Especially when life feels overwhelming. So then, what happens when worry or fear or doubt creep in? Because we're human, and chances are, worry, fear, and doubt will creep in. Well, I would like for you to treat each worry, fear, or doubt like a small pebble. Pebbles exist. And sometimes when you're walking on that soil, if you step on a pebble, you're going to pay for it. Your foot going to know it. But I want you to treat them like pebbles. And I want you to take them in your hand like some poly seeds. And I want you to throw them in the field. You're not getting rid of the pebbles. You're not acting like the pebbles don't exist. You're acknowledging that they're there, but you're throwing them into the field because the solid ground has already been there to hold you up. And what you'll notice is the ground will begin to swallow the pebble just over time. Just like your fears, your doubts, and your worries. One by one, the ground will suck them up. And as the ground begins to suck them up, you'll begin to feel lighter. You'll begin to feel stronger. You'll begin to stand taller. The soil, in this case, mirrors your own stability. Your own thoughts, your own emotions, trusting yourself. It's the solid ground. Here's your affirmation for today. Repeat after me. I trust in the ground that's holding me up. And listen, before I let you go, I want to show you something. So hang on. I want to show you what moves me to do what I do and why I do it. It's very simple. It's my book, Mindful Moments. 30 days of guided meditation and journaling practices to help quiet the noise. This book is a personal guide to help you show up for yourself. So it's going to give you a guided meditation, and then it's going to give you areas to write down your thoughts about the meditation. Both are available on my site, www.meannadk.com. I hope that you check me out. Listen, we'll be back on Friday. We'll be back on Friday with another stretching and guided meditation. I hope that you got something out of this. If you did, please like the video. Please share the live. If you're catching this on the replay, I love that. Share it anyway. I appreciate that. And until next time, I'm Meanna DK, and I love y'all. I swear I do.